I wonder what you made of that. Was it progress because you were a step forward on Leeds, or was it more disappointment because you've only ended with a point?
I think it was a game where we missed a little bit quality in the last third. For me, many mistake. We missed some passes in the last third, some moment that we could shoot and avoid that cross. But overall, when you are not able to win, we said many times that it's important that we don't lose.
Was that an individuals thing? Like, was it individuals maybe not having confidence, not taking responsibility?
No. For this, I think it's a normal mistake that can happen. Like last pass in the last third. It's just for that. I think Cole was quite good on that. Played half an hour the other day, played 1 hour today. So now it's important that he can build the physical condition.
Peter?
Hi, Enzo. Can I just check about Liam Delap?
Yeah, unfortunately he was already out 2 months and he has to be out again. We don't know for how long, but looks quite bad his shoulder.
Obviously that's very frustrating for him given how he's playing at Chelsea.
Yeah, he has been unlucky. He was out 2 months already. Now he has to be out again. Also, we are a bit unlucky because we need that kind of a number 9. We tried today with the Mark, but it's injury.
Keris?
Hi, Enzo. The first game where you guys haven't scored since Crystal Palace right at the start of the season was an impressive run. I wondered, what do you feel contributed to that coming to an end today? Was it tiredness? Was it Bournemouth's defence? I'm just curious what you thought.
No, I think lack of quality in the last third for me personally in terms of last pass, some cross, some moment. We know that we are not going to score every game. I didn't know, to be honest, that was from Palace. Now we're going to try to score on Tuesday. But important at least to keep the clean sheet that give us at least the chance to take points.
Yeah, I noticed it was Wes and Trevor Chalobah starting in the middle again. I remember we spoke a while ago about kind of not having that consistent pairing at centre back. Do you think those two are going to expect to be your pairing?
At the moment, I think in the last 4 or 5 clean sheets we had, they were always there. They are doing very good.
Dan?
Enzo, after the Arsenal game where you're playing against a team who are a long way clear at the top of the table with 10 men, you hold them, it still felt like there was a chance that you could contest a title with them. But after the Leeds defeat and not taking advantage of Arsenal winning today, does that feel like, not over mathematically obviously, but does it feel like it's a very long way to be challenging Arsenal now?
I think it's my message after Arsenal was that if in February, March we are where we were, we are in a title race. That's why I said, because it's so long way, too many games until February, March, that it's difficult. But again, the table is so close, tight. You say, you win 2 games in a row and you are there. In case you are not able to win two games in a row, you drop a little bit. I'm still thinking that the 4, 5, 6 teams that they are at the top, they're going to be all close in the moment that you are able to win 1, 2 games in a row.
Okay, thanks guys.
Chelsea hit the road again for their second Premier League away trip of the week, this time heading down to the south coast for a Saturday showdown with Bournemouth at the Vitality Stadium. With just 5 points separating the two sides, and with both teams needing a result for very different reasons, this fixture has the potential to be far more tense than the league table suggests. Let's break down everything you need to know heading into matchday 15. Chelsea arrive in Bournemouth sitting 4th in the Premier League, on 24 points, 9 points behind leaders Arsenal. Meanwhile, Andoni Iraola's Bournemouth occupy 14th place, but they've earned 74% of their points at home, making the Vitality Stadium one of the trickiest grounds to visit this season. Historically, the Blues have enjoyed this matchup. Chelsea are unbeaten in their last 7 Premier League games against Bournemouth. You have to go back almost 7 years for their last league defeat to the Cherries, that infamous 4-0 loss in January 2019. But this version of Bournemouth is competitive, physical, and relentless at home. Only Arsenal have conceded fewer home goals this season. Head-to-head and form check. Across all competitions, Chelsea have the edge with 15 wins out of 23 meetings, but Bournemouth's biggest ever Premier League win remains that 4-0 hammering of Chelsea. A reminder that this fixture always has the potential to surprise. Chelsea's recent form, mixed. The 3-1 defeat to Leeds midweek was the club's first Premier League away loss since September, and it ended a streak of scoring first in 8 straight league matches. But one thing remains consistent: Chelsea always score. Maresca's men have found the net in 20 consecutive matches in all competitions, the longest active streak in the league. Pedro Neto has been the face of this resurgence. His 5 goals in 14 games make him Chelsea's leading scorer, and he's set to make his 50th Premier League appearance if selected. Defensively, Chelsea must tighten up. They have dropped 10 points from winning positions, while also accumulating one of the highest card counts in the league. Discipline may become a major factor, especially with Enzo Maresca 1 yellow away from a touchline ban. What about Bournemouth? Bournemouth head into this clash in poor form. They've lost 4 of their last 5 Premier League games, including a midweek defeat to Everton which ended their longest ever top-flight home unbeaten run. But at the Vitality Stadium, they're still strong. 4 wins, 2 draws, and just 1 loss at home this season, and defensively they've conceded only 5 times on their own patch. Antoine Semenyo is their key man with 6 league goals, while Justin Kluivert and Marcus Tavernier remain major threats from wide areas. Interestingly, Bournemouth's last match featured the youngest ever Premier League starting 11, averaging just 23 years of age. And with suspensions to Tyler Adams and Lewis Cook, plus Chelsea's Moses Caicedo still banned, squad depth will play a huge role. The numbers behind the match. Chelsea have the second most headed goals in the Premier League, 8. Brighton are the only team with more second-half goals than Chelsea. Bournemouth have lost only 2 of their last 13th of December league matches. They historically thrive this month. Bournemouth are unbeaten in 8 straight matches against London clubs. Andoni Iraola, he's never beaten Chelsea in his managerial career, 2 draws and 2 losses. Match official Michael Oliver will referee this fixture, the same official who oversaw Chelsea's 5-1 win at West Ham earlier this season. So what does all of this mean? Chelsea need a response after Wednesday's disappointment, but Bournemouth at the Vitality is no easy task, especially with a young, energetic squad desperate to snap their losing run. The Blues have the attacking firepower and the scoring consistency, but defensive lapses and discipline could be decisive. Another tight, intense Premier League battle awaits on the South Coast. This has been your Sport Lab match preview. Stay tuned for full post-match coverage, analysis, and reaction after the final whistle.